Kit Kats can read. Another year over, and it's that time again where we need to wrap up some books. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm bringing you my December wrap up. I have been holding off doing this video for quite a while. I'd like to give many excuses, like being unwell and work, and just the fact that it's always busy, especially for me during like the Christmas New Year period, just the changeover. I work in care, so it's always really busy. I felt unwell. I had an x-ray done and they couldn't hear anything in person, like with a stethoscope, but they discovered it in an x-ray that I had an infection in my lung again. I have recently been recovering at my nan's. I have purchased some Aero 360 tablets because I stupidly haven't put any tablets in my Aero 360 dehumidifier in all the time that I've been here at my flat. So I've never had a dehumidifier. I've just had these sort of like mini portable ones that have the stones in and moisture just goes into it. So I've purchased some tablets, I've refilled it, I've already got a little bit of liquid at the bottom of my Aero 360, so obviously did have some sort of moisture going on in my flat. I had the heating on last night / this morning, so the air on my flat should now be nice and warm and hot. I've also purchased an air purifier because I've been told that it's really something that I should get for a flat that purifies the air, gets rid of all dust, mold particles, so I shouldn't really get any condensation really. So with those two working, hopefully my chest will be a lot better with the lack of dust and everything that's in the air. I should have clear filtered air in my flat now, so fingers crossed, because I was really unwell a lot last year. In 2019 I had the glandular fever, then pneumonia, and then chest infection after infection. Literally I was ill every month, so I'm doing everything that I can. I'm also going to be trying to change my lifestyle this year, trying to have less of some things, like hopefully dieting. Once my health gets back to normal, then I'll be able to work more, I'll be able to earn more money, which will make me happy. I have been really good in January so far, and not just because I'm unable to buy things. Like, I do have savings, but I'm also trying to be like really smart as well and not spend money on things that I really don't need. I'm also going to do a cleanse of the flat. I've literally got all of these like 30-day cleansing challenges and sort of things that I need to do, like 50 steps to a cleansed house / flat sort of thing, like, you know, with clothes. Like, there's some clothes I still don't wear in my cupboard, even though I had a massive clear out last year. I still don't wear. So I need to have another cleanse of my wardrobe again. Even my t-shirts sort of thing, it's just a bit ridiculous. I need to clear out my cupboards. I need to just sort everything. Also, you may have noticed my bookshelf behind me has changed, so I'll just give you a quick little overview. So at the top here we have either side of these wrapped books, because they are my wrapped books for the year. I have on either side here, these are the books for me to read in 2020 this year. I've taken one book out there already and I've added it to my TBR. I totally forgot about it, to be honest, even though I made the video. How stupid can you be? Obviously only I can do that. And then at the bottom here, which you can't see at the moment, they are books that I have. Do you know what, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to point you down just to give you a quick view. So we've got my TBR machine, got my TBR jar over here. These are all books that are from book hauls that I haven't read yet, that I need to read, sort of thing. So they are like main priority in a way. Obviously 2020 books, really main priority, but these are from those videos of like, have I read this book yet? 6 years ago. No, I haven't. Well, I've pushed it, I bumped it up my TBR. And then the middle shelf here is a new shelf that I've done today, this morning actually. Got like 2 small boxes from my garage, filled it with those of books, just random books really. Some of them are just books I really want to read. Some of them are just some books that I did have on the shelf last year, and I just put them back on the shelf again, to be honest. They're random books, but it's one to fill a shelf, one, it clears room from the garage, and also they've contained some books I do want to read. There's some books behind here as well, like new releases and stuff. So yeah, just wanted to give you a really quick sort of bookshelf overview before getting into my wrap up, because I've only read 2 books. So now that I've gone into that, telling you how my year had gone and also about the books that I'm going to be reading, and yeah, do you know, to be honest, even though I read 2 books in December, I'm not depressed about it. I could be, but I managed to achieve my Goodreads goal of reading over 50 books. 50 books was my target, and I read 52, which I think is really good. And if it wasn't for December, you know, I would have still hit my goal. So I'm still really proud. I'm going to push myself even more in 2020. I know that I can do it. I used to read like 150 books, and it's crazy. Lifestyles change, I know. I'm an adult now. Well, I was an adult before, but like I'm more of an adult because I have my own flat now, so I have more responsibilities. I have less time because I've got to do my own housework, and I've got to arrange my own things, and I have to work more and that sort of thing. So it all goes into equation, plus being in a relationship as well. Sort of like days off go to seeing the significant other, but you know, I'm not complaining about that because I've got a balance. So anyway, I'm going to get into the wrap-up side of it now. So that's a long-winded part. I will also put this in the description for those of you that don't want to hear about my life and don't care about it, because most of you, to be honest, I hear about the books. So December, like I say, I read 2 books. The first book that I read in December was an ebook. I had it for review. It's called My Billionaire Fake Fiance. It's an enemies to lovers standalone holiday romance, and it's by Linda West. This is the sort of new adult novel that you need around Christmas. It's really cute, and I really adored it. So it's literally about this billionaire guy and this girl who's quite nature loving. Like, she literally goes to like protests and stuff, and it has a fake dating trope in this book, and I really love those tropes. I literally just go for them. I just love those. I love fake dating so much. So basically, this rich guy, him and his parents just sort of like, well, especially his dad, doesn't believe that he will be able to kind of like hold his own unless he is settled down with a partner. So he does have a partner at the time, and basically we have Ali. She helps, it's around the Christmas time, she helps be like the cab driver. So Devlin is the billionaire. He uses their company like quite a lot. So one day she's like, well, I'm going to be the driver anyway. So she is the one that's driving Devlin and this girlfriend. They have an argument. She gets out the cab and leaves. Ali and Devlin get talking, and she becomes like his fake date. So she heads off to his parents, meets them. She's like, yeah, we're gonna get married, we're gonna settle down. They find out there's some sort of scandal with his sister as well, like, because she wants the business too, and there's just all that going on. But at the same time, they're sort of learning about each other, both Ali and Devlin, and yeah, they fall for each other. So it's a really cute holiday romance. Will he find out that she is the cab driver, even though it's meant to be like her dad that's driving the cab? Who knows? You will find out. But yeah, it's a really cute book. It's really not that long at all, and I actually really enjoyed it. It has 330 pages according to Goodreads here, but I loved it, and I gave it 5 out of 5 Kit Kats. It's the perfect romance for around the Christmas period. Next book I'm going to talk about is the second book that I read in December, and it's huge. I'm just reaching for it now, but it's so heavy, so I won't be holding up for too long. That is the Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire Illustrated Edition. I had an urge to read this. I was like, I am so effing determined to read this in 2019 because it came out near the end of the year. Didn't get around to reading it in November, even though I wanted to. I just picked it up in December. Now, Goblet of Fire is a massive book. If you guys have read the Goblet of Fire, I'm not joking, it's like this thick. So I applaud myself for even getting through this. I listened to the audiobook as well as physically reading this at the same time because of the beautiful illustrations that are throughout this book. Here is one for example. So yes, if you guys don't know Harry Potter, then you have been living under a rock and you need to get a life and read Harry Potter. Obviously I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I will be a book pusher in this sense. This is the story of Harry Potter, and in this one we have the Triwizard Tournament. I also read this for the first challenge of the Harry Potter Magical Readathon. My challenge was to read a book that had a game in it, like a competition and that sort of thing, and obviously Triwizard Tournament. So it was perfect actually. And we have two other castles that are, one is Bulgaria and the other one's in France, I believe. So we have the Beauxbatons Academy of girls, and then we have the Durmstrang Academy of the boys. So they come over, and basically they've made the rule that only kids aged 17 and over can enter this tournament. However, Harry's name comes out and he is one of the 4 champions, because there's only meant to be 3. One from Hogwarts, one from the other 2, but he's the 4th champion. And in the end they're like, well, he's got no other option to compete, we just might be able to guide him and help him along sort of thing, but he's also got to figure it out on his own. Anyway, so Harry enters, he has no choice. There's 3 tasks, one with a dragon, one with water, and the third one, I'm not going to reveal it, but like, Harry has to do all these tasks and it's so fun, and it's my favourite book of all the Harry Potter books, so I totally recommend it for anybody to read. But with the images as well, my goodness, just I love it so much, and just reading it again and listening to good old Stephen Fry, just it makes the book so much more worth it. So yeah, that is the end of my December wrap up. Of course I gave Goblet of Fire 5 out of 5 Kit Kats, no doubt about it, on my Katie Star. What can I say, 6-star rating. It's an ultimate favourite. Silly really saying what I'm going to rate it, but I will say it anyway. So those are 2 books, and also what's been going on in my life and just how my 2019 went, like reflecting on 2019/December wrap up. I'm feeling really good in myself, so I'm hoping that 2020 is going to be a lot better. I had a real bad start to January, but I'm hoping it's just going to improve. My birthday's in February, so you know, it's my 30th birthday. I'm going to try and do something for a week, get out of the UK if I can. If I can't get out of the UK for my birthday, I will get out of the UK another month for my 30th. I would just, yeah, but as long as I have a really good birthday. So that's it really, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Sorry it has been rambly for some. I hope you guys, if you have just watched the book bit, I hope you enjoyed the 2 books that I read, and let me know how you did in the month of December and what books you got on your TBR for January. If you've done a video or a blog post or something, link it down below. I always love watching people's wrap-ups and TBRs, top books of 2019. I love those videos so much, or your anticipated releases. But yeah, BookTube is so busy at the moment. Like literally January is the busiest month of BookTube because everybody's uploading so many different videos. Top books of the year, their 2019 wrap up in general, all the books that they read in the year, which I'm also going to do as well. I did that last year and I'm for 2018, so I'm going to do that one again. But yeah, just oh my goodness, I might start like incorporating some other things into my channel as well, maybe like games as well, because I like to play video games. I have a PlayStation 4, I have an Xbox One, I have a 360, I have a PS3, I have a PlayStation 2, I have a Wii, I have a PS1, I have a DS. Maybe I can incorporate some games into my channel for you gamer people as well, but obviously this channel is mostly going to be books, but you let me know. I'm also thinking of doing movies, so like movie reviews, book to movie adaptation reviews. I haven't done many, I would like to. I need to do one for Joker when I saw Joker, but I think I need to watch it again and then write down notes because I have forgotten now, to be honest, since I've watched the film, and I'd like to get into real gritty detail. So that's it now for this wrap up. I'm always rambling. I can talk for England, but I'm an English girl, what can I say? So I'm going to head off now. Thank you very much again. All of my social media links are in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. Twitter, Instagram, I'm always there. Goodreads as well. Follow me if you so wish. My blog's there too. Chat to me. I love talking about books. I love going on Twitter and chatting to people about books. Like, it's the geeky side of me. I just love it so much. I just love books. Books are freaking awesome. What can I say? Anyway guys, keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye.